All right, what's going on, y'all, man? Welcome back, man. I'm with my co-host Arvon Bacon of Bacon Network, man. Before we start tonight, brother, how are you feeling?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. You can probably tell by how my teeth are showing right now. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. Excited to be here tonight, y'all. So, quick update before we get into the nitty gritty. Tae Harris is expected to be here. We just got off the phone with him, just talked to him. They got out of practice a little bit late, y'all. So, y'all bear with us. You know what I'm saying? The practice ran over. But as soon as we got him, we're going to put him on here. We're going to talk to y'all. We're going to talk a little bit about Georgia football right now, maybe a little bit of the basketball scene, but probably about 15, 20, maybe 25 minutes before Tay can come on. So, if y'all can't be patient with us, it's going to be a must see interview. You don't want to miss it, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna talk about everything. We're talking about Georgia. You know what I'm saying? What happened with that recruitment? Why he decided to decommit? We're gonna talk why he's locked in with Clemson. We're gonna ask him about Mr. Georgia football. We're gonna ask him about playing for the Cedar Town football team and some dogs they got out there. We're gonna ask him everything you want to know, man. So Bacon, what you think, man?
Well, man, I think Tay obviously is one of the top safeties in the country. Clemson, what they got top 10 recruiting class right now. That's a big time for them. It's top 10, right?
I don't think it's top 10 to win.
Top 10,
Maybe
top
last
15.
year, but nah, not this year. Nah.
Not even top
They,
15.
they've been slipping, bro.
You've been slipping. Hey,
Just a little wee bit. It's top 20 though. I just looked it up. 2%. It's top 20, not top 10, but it is top 20.
respectable top 20. So we're not gonna reveal too many things about the research we've done because we do extensive research on this side of town. But yeah, definitely gonna be an interesting interview. Definitely want to see the information from the source, man. That's what we're all about, man. We're gonna keep it 100, keep it a buck.
100%. Why you laughing?
You'll see what Will sent.
The boys got something cooking today. Hey, let me show that comment. Hey,
Yeah,
Will,
Big
you already
Will.
know. That's why we tagged you in both of them. You already know. We cooking. Hey, like Chef Curry, we cooking. All right. Yes, sir, we do, man. Can't wait to talk to him, get the little intel, man. But yeah, man, we had to cook tonight, man. Definitely. So, first off, man, let's hit a little bit of recruiting real quick before we obviously bring them on. Obviously, we covered Georgia Tech and the Yellow Jackets, man. Pretty solid recruiting class. I mean, you've been talking off air. We're not going to reveal it on air because the news is not out, but potential flips are coming and on the way. But what is your thoughts about Georgia Tech? Do you think they're going to add a couple extra guys in there for this 2025 class? Do you think they pretty much set in stone? What do you think?
Nah, I think it's open. I think it's very possible that Tech can add a couple players, man. I think even though Tech has made or had a couple hard losses, I think this week against Duke they're gonna ride the track, get back on track. Duke struggles against the run, so that's gonna be positive. And then I think they're still holding recruits in the precipice. You know what I mean? So I think they're still in good temperature to still land some big recruits in Georgia or flip some recruits for that matter.
100% agree, man. I agree. I think they're going to probably look at one or two guys they could potentially flip and try to bring into the program. Most part, solidify really good offensive line work. Probably a couple of defensive tackle guys. They also probably targeting just with how much they're going to lose on that side of the ball after this year is over. So they got a lot they're trying to do, man. But it's going to be a lot of fun. But let's dive real quick into Clemson recruiting. We're going to share our screen a little bit. I know Will like this. But let's look at them. I know they said the recruit class has been okay. You know, obviously it's top 20, but let's share the screen real quick while we wait for Tay. It's on 2025 Clemson Center. He is a Clemson commit. So they do have Amari Adams of South Florence from South Carolina. They got Ari Watford of Maury from Norfolk, Virginia. They got Grayson Littleton from Wiregrass Ranch out of Florida. We're looking to probably get him on here pretty soon and talk to him. So he's a cornerback. Tae Harris, obviously, who's going to be on with us tonight. Probably one of the best safeties in the country, in my humble opinion. Put him probably like top one, top two. That's just my personal opinion. Also got Braden Jacobs at offensive tackle, 6'7", 310. I think he could potentially, guys, look to probably start pretty early. Clemson with the offensive line, that's been a position that they've been trying to kind of bolster here lately. Then you got Gideon Davison, Liberty Christian Academy, Marquise Henderson from Belton, Honapath out of South Carolina, Easton Ware, Liberty Christian Academy out of Virginia, Blake Herbert, the quarterback, Brunswick School out of Connecticut, Logan Anderson out of Fife out of Alabama. I have not heard of that before.
Right.
Carlton Preston from Freedom out of West Virginia, or out of Virginia, I should say. Logan Brooken, a very talented tight end, guys. For y'all, I think it could be one of those staple guys in a couple years. for the Clemson program, and then Rowan Byrne of Iona Preparatory School in New York. So, Bacon, I throw it to you. What's your thoughts on this class?
Very talented, man. Very talented. Grace, not Grace. Let me go back to I can't really see it on this end. Grayson Littleton, uh, definitely very talented. He wasn't at Nashville, was he?
I don't
No.
think he was, but I know he definitely did go to a UA camp.
Yeah. I think one of the best DBs in this class, real fluid hips, obviously long DB, not 6'2", 6'2", not 6'1" or 6'2", but 6 foot is just on the precipice. Very good wingspan. But just like you say, I think Braden Jacobs, anytime when you look at the offensive lineman, you look at, obviously the tangibles that are there, 6'7", 310 pounds. He gets to the next level. Very good pass protection on the edge. So I think he's one of the most intriguing ones outside of obviously Tae Harris, who we're bringing on tonight. But I don't know too much about the ones out of state. Those are the very ones I know. Just a little bit about those guys who are in state, aside from Grayson Littleton. But do you know anything about Mr. Adams from South Florence? South Carolina?
No, no, I don't. Amari Adams, I'll be honest with you, I have not heard of him before. It's first time actually I'm hearing of him, so I'm not even gonna fake the fun like I know him. But he committed back in December, so they've had this recruitment for a while, going on almost a year here in 2 months. But no, I don't know too much about him. I do know Grayson Littleton. I mean, he has a really good game.
Yeah.
I know a lot about Logan Brooken. He's really good as well. I know a little bit about A26 class. Actually, we can go to that real quick.
I will say this before we move on. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think it's very interesting. Obviously, they got a top 20 class, not where they used to be a top 5, top 10, but there was a lot of naysayers like, yeah, we don't know if Dabo's going to be able to keep this trend going with him not following the new regulations of NIL, things of that nature. And I think he definitely proved that wrong last year when they got Samuel Brown to recruit one of the biggest. I think it was the number 2 linebacker in the nation last year. So I think this is just another feather in the hat of Dabo Swinney.
Surely. And then here's what Will said, more intel by Will. Great reporter for Clemson. Obviously writes with Luke Winston as well. He says the losses of Isaiah Campbell and Bryce Davis have really hurt this Tiger class, and I would have to agree with them. Those were some big recruits, end up getting flipped. So definitely good intel right there from Will.
Big time. Will's always on the beat, man. Will, this is a great young man.
100%. But I did want to tell you what's interesting about this class. So look at this, Bacon. 26 is still very young, but they got 2 quarterback recruits already. Tate Reynolds out of Queen Creek, Arizona. And we've seen this kid, Brock Bradley, from Spring Park. And the kid can spin it. He was at the Hoover 7-on-7, and the kid is a stud. And then we also seen Shavar Young at Nashville in Tennessee. He came to that camp, that UA camp. So we have seen a couple of these guys on this 2026 list. What can you say? What can you tell like some of the fans kind of what they're getting in these guys in the 26 class?
Starting with Brock Bradley, man. Just makes good reads, goes through this progression, 2026, so he's a junior. But when we saw him, he was coming out of his sophomore year. Not afraid to put the ball on you, fit the ball in tight windows, man. Just exceptional arm talent. I think as he progresses, possibly, I know he's on the short side of quarterback. They may hold him at 3-star, but 4-star potential. And as we look over the history, I think there's a lot more 3-stars than 4-stars and 5-stars in the league. So this is not a bad knock on the young man as well. To speak on Shavar, quick, very quick-footed. That makes up for his lack of height. If you want to put that mark against him, but just very talented, nose for the ball cornerback, in my humble opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, quick-footed, good recovery. If he does happen to get beat, plays the ball well, has some really good ball skills, in my humble opinion. Brock Bradley, great decision maker, very crisp throws out of his hand, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, has a nice deep ball as well, man. We got to see the full gamut of his tools as well. And I was really impressed, man. I think he has a really good game. I think it's underrated and a little bit slept on. So I think they did good with this class, bringing in some quarterbacks, probably to succeed. Obviously, Clay Klubnik eventually as well. So, not a bad recruiting class.
You got anything for 27?
I don't think yet. I think only the top schools have 27. That's Bama. But I don't think I haven't seen anything. No, nothing for 27. Still very, very, very early.
Let's see. We might go tap into tech while we're here. Please, if you have any questions, you know what I'm saying, please definitely hit us in the comments.
100%. Yeah, we are on standby, by the way. Tae is on the way. All right, here we go. Got another comment from Will. Appreciate Will tuning in this long. He says, what's interesting to me is how Clemson has struggled in the state of Georgia in the 25 class. Clemson and UGA to go head-to-head on a ton of recruits, but we're not seeing that as much anymore. That's a good point. They do very good, especially go 24 class, to Will's point. Sammy Brown, who is actually getting a lot of PT, I'm hearing now, for the Tigers and coming in. And I think, to your point, Will, what's interesting about the whole thing, I think Tae just logged on as well, as we bring him on here in a second. I think the interesting thing with Clemson is, and the thing they got to use on recruits is that they're not hitting that transfer portal. So a lot of these guys are getting to play early. When you look at Khalil Barnes, when you look at an Avion Terrell, when you look at a Sammy Brown, we're looking at Stephon Green. When you look at these guys, they are playing early and often. Brian Wesco this year is tearing it up. I think he has 2 100-yard games, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Will, in the first couple of games of the season. So that's kind of your selling point. Like, you get to play and you get to contribute early on with this team. So I think if they're going to get back to it and compete with Georgia, with some of these top guys that they're not that far from, they're going to have to use that as a unique selling point, and they're going to have to show that they can compete with the Georgias of the world too. I think that plays a little bit of a factor. Now, I think they are in the driver's seat. I think they can compete and contend for a title this year in the ACC. But nonetheless, I do think, you have to beat teams like Georgia and top SEC opponents if you want to kind of resonate with recruiting. And it's going to start this year, Will. They got to be able to make the college football playoff. Whether that is they have 1 loss, 2 loss, they got to find a way to get themselves in there and not let it be SEC heavy if they want to have that chance to kind of land with these guys. What's your thoughts about Bacon?
Yeah, man. It just like you said, it comes down to just well, number one, I think it comes down to just having a better game against Georgia. That's in my humble opinion. You want it's not a good look. But I think when you give those players like Avion Terrell, that's a big one. He brought up Sammy Brown, another one. Giving these guys play time early on, I think those guys will also do that job. Just hey Sammy, hey Avion, you know what I'm saying? How is it up there? I see you got playing time early. You having success. You know what I'm saying, kind of just give me some tips. I think that's going to go a long way. So I don't think Clemson is that far behind, possibly, of regaining a foothold back in Georgia.
100%. All right, guys, we are 2 minutes away from Tae. He's getting situated and ready right now. So, Bacon, I'm throwing to you before we bring him on here in just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Just any questions or anything you want to throw out there?
It's about for Tae or just in general?
Just in general.
Well, I'll say this. Back to the tech thing, not to get off topic from Clemson, but a lot of schools have been coming at Dalen Penson. We all know he's a Georgia Tech commit. Wisconsin was at their game last week when they played Trinity. He's also went on to a visit to Stanford out there in California. So he's probably one of those guys possibly on the bubble. I'm not saying I've talked to him, just observation and the temperature of the college football landscape, recruiting landscape of more recently. You know, so when kids go on those visits, they're definitely on the fence for sure. And I think those, like I talked to a girl, I can't remember her name right now. I think her name is Megan. She recently committed to Georgia. I talked to her. She's like, yeah, I've canceled my Georgia Tech commit. Specifically, I should have asked about the other ones, but she hadn't went on to any visits. So when they're locked in, they're locked in. Got one more from Will. Clemson is the front runner in the ACC, in my opinion. I know the rankings have Miami ahead of them, but K. Klubnik has been very red hot lately. I don't see it slowing down. That's a very good point. Very good point. Although Mr. Ward is a very bad man. And he's making it look real easy out there, real smooth. But K. Klubnik has been playing very sensational as of late. I believe he's on the Heisman watch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it 100 with you. Respect Will like hell, and I respect his comment. But hey, man, we gotta look at the level of competition too, dog. Okay, who has Clemson really played? Y'all play NC State with Grayson McCall. Don't like he's a quarterback like that no more. Got to go win against Stanford. Let's see you play the creme de la creme again. That's what I'm waiting on. Because when you play the creme de la creme, Kerry didn't look too good. Is he playing good football right now? Yes, he is. 100% agree with you. He's lighting it up. And this is what we wanted to see. And maybe they're finding their stride. But I got to wait to see you play a comparable opponent. And actually, matter of fact, let's take a quick look at Clemson's schedule.
The biggest game to me is probably that South Carolina game. South Carolina looks really, really good right now. Really good.
Yeah, let's pull this up real quick so the audience can see. So this is Clemson's schedule. That's what I mean. All right. So as y'all can see, Florida State, you're gonna beat them. No DJU. Should be a butt whipping. Got Wake Forest. They're not good this year. Bottom of the ACC. She'll win that. Should be easy money. Got Virginia at home. Should handle business. Shouldn't be too hard. Louisville, I think Bacon's a little bit higher on them than I am. I don't think they're that good. I think they're very capable of being beat.
For sure.
Besides maybe Ja'Cory Brooks, offensively, I think you can definitely slow them down. I know they got Kevon Brown and Duke Watson, but I don't think Louisville is as good as advertised. That's just my opinion. Virginia Tech, now that's, I think, a game you can circle.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. Now, we get the same Virginia Tech team that played Miami on Friday night.
Watch out.
Good luck, because that team was battling. And that was supposed to be the team that we've seen this year from Virginia Tech, actually, if I'm being honest. Now, Pittsburgh, that's another one. Now, people don't know about the quarterback that they got that's really, really good. It's one of the elite quarterbacks in the ACC. So that'll be another tough one. You know what I'm saying? So back-to-back, I'll give you that. November 9th, November 16th, those won't be easy matchups. But Citadel, come on, cakewalk, butt whipping, easy money. South Carolina is another one. Can't sleep on that. But you will have it at home. You will not have to go to Columbia. So should still be a winnable game. So that's my point on Will. Obviously, he makes great points. But I just think from what they've played so far, besides Georgia, you know what I'm saying, they haven't really played a tough team to me. Again, y'all called me Frank. I said I'm hating on Clemson. I'm not. I think they're one of the powers in the ACC. But I just want to see them play a tougher opponent. That's all.
I agree. South Carolina looks very good right now, man. Lenoris, he's been doing his thing. People like, man, he's gonna be a running quarterback now. Man, Lenoris has been doing his thing. Let me see how many yards he got. Let me give Mr. Settler some shine right now. Mr. Easy got it's only got 393 passing yards, 54 completion percentage, 2 touchdowns, 2 INTs. He's been sacked a hell of a lot with 10 sacks. His QBR is 121.9. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Raheem Sanders has been doing his thing, 4 tugs, averaging 5 yards a touch. Let me go see what Mr. What's his name? Number 8. Nick Harbor, 4 receptions, 35 yards. So they're spreading the ball around. Maziel Bennett Jr., 11 receptions, 159 yards. But what's standing out to me is just the defense. Dylan Edwards is a monster, true freshman. I'm not sure how many sacks he has. The Kilgore brothers have been sensational. That's been a nice tandem in the backfield. Even Jalua Solomon has been making some plays on that back end as another possible true freshman. Not getting as many playing reps, but when he's out there, it looks like he knows what he's doing. That's another Georgia recruit out of Slide County, former teammate to top linebacker Zayden Walker. So Shane Beamer and the crew, I know they kind of bit the dust. Who they lose to the beginning of the season? Let me tap in real quick. That LSU loss was very close. That came down to a special teams blunder, and they do have a good kicker. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you go to the loudest stadium in all of college football, that's just what's going to happen. That's Death Valley for you. But coming up next, October the 5th against Ole Miss will be a big one. That's going to be a Rockers environment. They're at Ole Miss. That's Oxford, Mississippi. That's going to be a big one. Something similar to the LSU game, but I think getting LSU first, they're going to be better prepared for this game. Obviously, they played a close game. Look for Raheem Sanders to possibly get going more. I like to see. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I like to see if we can get Nick Harbor a little more involved. Just in the running game. I like how we've been using Robbie Ashford, you know what I'm saying, bringing him in on certain rushing packages. To me, I think everything is ahead of the game cost at this point, playing formidable football. Like I said, Shane Beamer is doing the damn thing.
100%. Well, without further ado, I think Tay is ready. So we're gonna bring the star on.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What's going on, Tay?
Hello, man. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Doing good. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Man,
Most
of
definitely.
course, man. It's a blessing to have you here, man. How was practice, bro?
It went well. We just coming out there getting the game plan, getting game plan straight. Last day, so we no repeats tomorrow. So we're just gonna fly through practice tomorrow. So
100%.
just gonna stick to the game plan, do what we do.
Got you. For those that don't know you, Tay, give us a little bit of background, man. Tell us your story a little bit. Tell us about how you got into football and how it all started for you.
My name is Tae, and I just love the game of football. I started when I was 4 years old, maybe. Just going out there, man. Just always had a nose for football. I just love the game. It's just something special about the game. I just love it. So I'm currently committed to Clemson University. Well, my recruitment is shut down, so that ain't changing. But that's I go to Seatown High School and class of 2025 DB. That's really me.
Got you, Tay. And then, when you started playing ball, what position did you start playing first, man? Was it always DB or did you start at running back?
I started on both sides of the ball, so it's always been a both sides of the ball thing. So I started playing safety, and I was a running back. So I actually thought I was going to college. When I was little, I thought I was going to go to college and be a running back, but things didn't shake out that way. So
Got you. What's been your favorite moment through your youth career, Tay, when you first started out?
just playing a game with some of my guys, that you can you see every day, you go to school with every day, just playing the game, City Town is a very special place because of things like that. We don't have any move-ins, transfers, or anything like that. So, I've been playing with the same guys since I was 4 or 5, so wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world.
Talk a little bit about that. I know Cedar Town means a lot to you, man. What Then you got Nick Chubb that came out of there. You have a lot of great players that then came through the program, man. So what does it mean to be a Cedar Town Bulldog, man, and to kind of come through a program like that?
It means a lot. We're all about grit in the program. Anybody working in there, you can ask anybody. It's hard. Nothing is easy. You gotta earn everything you get. So it means a lot, because it's just not like, I feel like a lot of people have gotten away from that these days. But you still got to stick to the hard work. Working out every day. No shortcuts to the success. So you got to do the work.
Got you. Tell me about some of the dogs on your team too, man, that play alongside with you.
Man, everybody, man. I got dogs. We got dogs everywhere. My guy, DeMarcus Gardner, committed to Kentucky, the cornerback wide receiver. Jacoby Diamond, he's a defensive lineman. He got a couple offers from Wofford, Arkansas State. Memphis looking at him. I don't know what he's gonna do, but I got a dog. Michael Gibbons, linebacker. Dog. Sam Smith. Really, everybody, man. Everybody. Our quarterback Isaiah Johnson. Joel Davis. He's a running back on our team, so gets the job done for us.
I got you. Now I know polls don't mean nothing to you, Tay. You just like to go out there and ball, man. But I got a question. Do you feel like, to a degree, that Cedar Town's a little bit underrated? I feel like most polls have y'all 10 or 9 or 8. Do you feel like y'all being kind of slighted just a little bit?
Yeah, I feel like we're being overlooked just a little bit because of the success we had last year. Because we had a little step back. Well, we left the playoffs a little earlier than we were expected. But it's just, that's just life. That's football. So I feel like we're getting overlooked just a bit. But we keep climbing the rankings every day. We're just going out every week, just handling business every week, and keep climbing those rankings and playing anybody against us. We got that mentality that we got to beat them. So we just going out there, have respect for our opponents, just going out there and just doing what we do best. So I really don't see anybody just stopping us when we go out there and do what we do best. But yes, we are slightly overlooked. I think they got us like 10, 4, 8, 9, somewhere around that range. But so yeah, we just gotta go out there and just prove it every week. So
Gotcha. Last one before I throw it to Bacon. What tell me about playing for Coach Jamie Abrams? I feel like he's an underrated coach, but does a great job with you guys. What's it like, seeing him every day, man, and kind of getting to learn from him as well?
Yeah, Coach Abrams, man, he just want to win. Anything, he'll do anything to win. So he'll give up everything in the world to win. So I know he stays away a lot from his family. He spends a lot of time at the high school. All the coaches, actually, they stay a lot. They stay in after Friday games. They coming back. If it's an away game, they're there till 3 a.m. After, like, they just putting in hours, man, because they just want to win. So he'll do anything to win. So it's great learning from him, stuff like that. We played the same position in high school, so it's pretty good just learning from him.
So you've been able to pick his brain a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I like that. Go ahead, Bacon.
That's nice. So the coaches staying up to 3 a.m. to watch film. Do you do that on your own time when you get back from the games?
Yeah, I watch my own film. I watch my own film at own times. Like I know who we're playing next week. I watch my own film. Like I'll just know who the number one receiver is, who the guy that want to get the ball to. Just numbers, tendencies they may have and stuff like that. So I do it on my own. Me and my guys, we do it together.
Tough. So like through watching film as much as you do, what's when you're watching a receiver, like are you watching their feet, how they do things, and if so, like what are you attacking on game day, if that makes sense?
I'm just looking at how they line up most of the times, how they eyes, what they're looking at. Because if you really pay attention, you can really tell what somebody going before the play going because they're looking that way, maybe cut splits, stuff like that. So really, in the way he lines up, if he's jogging off the ball, I know this kid ain't getting the ball. So stuff like that. I just pick up on little stuff like that. I just pick up on, the way he runs this route and stuff like that. So just little giveaways and stuff like that.
That's value. You got a technician on your hands. The brother watches his own film up late. But now, brother, you say you didn't get, y'all have any transfers. Y'all just got a big one today. You probably don't know. I think Prep Rep Zone and somebody else. Y'all just picked up 2025 athlete, Sean Ferguson from Parkview High School. You know what I'm saying? Just what's your thoughts, and do you know him?
I actually did not know that. So, but that's pretty. You said he committed to Clemson?
No, not. If I said it, I apologize. He's coming from Parkview. He's got 10 offers in BYU and a couple others. But just want to know just our relationship.
Oh no, actually, I do not know him. But I mean, well, if you got offers, then you got to be a pretty good player. So
he's tough.
I have to check him out.
About that out of the secondary. So you know what I'm saying, taking you back once again when you first started playing the game of football. Did an interview with Inside the Hashes. You said I believe it was one of your first football games. You went out there with head first to tackle somebody without a helmet, brother.
Can you repeat that? What'd you say?
For sure. In an interview with Inside the Hashes, you said, I think it was your first football game. I went out there head first without a helmet.
Oh yeah, I remember actually. Yeah, I remember that. I had hit somebody, which I really didn't know anything. Like I didn't know any better. I had hit somebody, and it was just like it was crazy. I was bleeding and stuff like that. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience, but like I said, I've always just had a nose for the football. I've always just wanted to hit. So.
Nah, that's tough. So, but I also got to ask you, man. You got your jersey. Got invited to the Under Armour game, man. What does that mean to you, man?
It means a lot. I mean, I've done a lot of work. My mom puts up my attitude all the time. So I put a lot into this game. So I mean, just really just all the hard work is just unfolding and stuff like that. Hard work don't go unseen. So I just it was a dream for me. So I mean, I just wanted to be great. So I'm working towards that greatness every day. So.
Real quick, Bacon, I'm gonna let you go. Mama had a message for you before we begin. I want you to hear this message, Tae, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, she said, very proud of this young man and his accomplishments. Keep God first and stay humble. Don't let everybody in your ear. Stay away from negativity and always think positive. You will go far in life. Love, Mom. What does that mean to you, Tae?
It means everything. Yeah, it's good to know I got somebody. If anybody doesn't have my back, I know I got one person. So it means a lot. She's gonna be with me every step of the way. So I'm just trying to make this thing work.
So I want to clear the air, brother. The update I gave about Parkview's transfer, he's actually going to North Gwinnett. So excuse me for that.
Yeah, you good, man. You good.
Just what would it mean to you when you make it big in college and to the next level of the NFL, but just college right now? What would it mean to you just to do something for your mom, retire, or just give her that special gift that she's always talking about?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it means everything in the world. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. Just to make a living for myself. Hopefully, one day for me and my family, outside of my mom, and my sister, and stuff like that. So it means everything in the world. So every day, I'm just trying to accomplish that. Strive every day. Just taking one step at a time. Not thinking too much ahead. Just being where I'm at. Just being on my feet at. So it would mean everything.
100%, man. 2 more questions, and I'll throw it back to Mr. Wilkins. What have you thought about what your major is going to be when you declare?
I have not. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have not. I do got to put more thought into that because I'm enrolling in college in 2 months, so it's about to get serious. But I need to think more about that. You're definitely right.
In due time, brother. In due time. City Grove has one of the top scoring defenses this year. Just talk a little bit about that defensive side of the ball, man. What are y'all kind of cooking up? Yeah, make sure our close knit group.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, we've been playing each other since we were little, so we all got that chemistry. Just leaning on one another. Yeah, we play lights out, flying to the ball. So I mean, that's just really what we stand on. Because defense isn't a lot about execution; it's about flying to the ball, being able to tackle somebody in space and stuff like that. So you just got to have grit. But yeah, we got a pretty good defense. I mean, it's a lot, so it helps us. It helps us a lot during games.
Sure, go ahead, Nash.
All right, man. So I do want to ask you a hot button kind of question, man. Mr. Georgia football, man. I know that's something special to you, Tay. What would it mean to you to win that, man? And how special is an award, like that for you, man?
It'd be pretty special, man. I know a lot of a lot of top athletes in college football and the NFL. They were Mister whatever of their state, so it would mean a lot. So it definitely put the world on notice and make my stamp and make my ticket for the way. So I mean, I feel like I mean it meant a lot for me, my city, for my family and stuff like that, because I know I'm just trying to work hard, but it really mean everything for me to win that. So hopefully I'll win.
Certainly. Let me ask you this, Tay. Is there anybody you like to watch, man, on the collegiate or the professional level? Like you like to take different pieces of the game. I know you are a film junkie. You like to watch a lot of film. When you are free, let's say you got a little bit of time, you like to go on YouTube and watch anybody.
I say I try to be realistic with myself. I try to watch guys that's kind of sized up as the same as me. So the NFL, I probably watch like a Kevin Byard or Jalen Pitre for the safety position, because we kind of play the same stuff like that. Because like we're on the same weight, same height. So I don't think I'm gonna grow anymore. So I think I'm gonna stay at that same height and stuff like that. So they're pretty good players. Buda Baker type. So I just try to watch that. College. Um, I just watch my boy KB. So we play kind of the same position in Clemson. So just trying to watch him. He's one of the best. One of the best right now in college football. So
Talk a little bit about that relationship. A lot of people don't know y'all both are very tight. You know what I'm saying? Talk a little about that relationship with KB.
we pretty tight. We talk every day. We ask each other how was practice and stuff like that. We're just telling each other we the two best safeties in the world right now. So just keep that encouragement going. But yeah, it started when I was in 10th grade. We played each other the Final Four, Cedartown versus North Oconee, when he was in high school. We were out there playing each other, and so I didn't know he was committed to Clemson at that time and stuff like that. So when I had decommitted from Georgia, Coach Khan had already kind of knew who I was. He was coming to see me and stuff like that. And KB was like, we need this kid right here because he'd been on the field with me, so he knows my work ethic and how I played. So that played a huge role in my commitment. KB, that's my dog. So
if you can, in your eyes, Tay, what does it take to be an elite safety in this game on the high school, even the collegiate level, in your eyes?
I mean, being a safety, you got to be able to do everything. You got to be able to tackle in space. You got to be able to tackle guys, bigger running backs. You got to be able to do everything. You got to be able to cover. You got to be able to play man to man. So really, you got to be a technician. You got to be able to do everything. Speed is a lot. You got to need speed. You're gonna go against some elite receivers. You got to be fast. You got to be fluid. So I mean, it takes a lot to be a safety, but nothing I can't do. So.
Got you. Well, we about to get into nitty gritty, man. We got to talk about this recruitment, man. So I know you're locked in, but give us a timeline. What kind of happened when you was committed to Georgia? I remember you playing at Georgia League Classic, and then eventually end up decommitting and going kind of to Clemson. So what kind of happened that made you say, okay, let me reevaluate this. Let me open back up my recruitment, going back from when you was committed to Georgia?
I was committed to Georgia. I committed as a sophomore. I had got my offer maybe like 2 weeks before school was out my sophomore year. I just was taking things slow with it, kind of. Nobody was technically really calling me, so I thought I was a hometown kid, so I thought I'd just go ahead and do it. But I mean, like I always say, love. It's all love for Georgia. No hard feelings, but I had to do what was best for me and my family. So me and my mom talking. So I just decided to open my recruitment back up. Just to see what was out there in the world. Coach Khan came along. He was coming to the school. He came like a lot of times. Like he was just recruiting me, just standing on me and stuff like that. Just making me feel wanted. Just him and Coach Dabble and Coach Reed and Coach Goodwin just telling me how much they needed me and they wanted me and stuff like that. It really stood out to me. I had took a couple visits around that March, April time. So I was just seeing where I feel, just getting my feet wet and all the campuses and stuff like that. So and Clemson was, obviously the best fit for me. So
what kind of caught your eye when you went on the visits?
I mean, I was just trying to evaluate everything. You know, can I see myself living in this place for 4 years and stuff like that? So the thing about Clemson is like it was a real family oriented place. So I mean, I really like the connection there. So everybody there is connected. So Coach Dabo got like 15 players on his staff that played for him before. So it was really connected place. So again, like just the family part stood out to me, stuff like that. So I would definitely see myself being there. So
Got you. Let me ask you this. Obviously, Coach Khan was on you. He was recruiting you very hard, and Coach Dabo and several other position coaches. So, for you, obviously, you made a decision. So, what would you tell the kids maybe that make a decision early for a school, kind of just being able to choose the right school for you, kind of how you did, reevaluated, went through the process again, took your time, and eventually came to a decision?
I mean, yeah, I tell people that's younger than me all the time, just make sure you make the right decision. Don't make the same mistake I did. Just jumping the gun too early, not knowing really where you fit at. Just chasing the offer. Just trying to be in there in the offer because you had it. So I tell, I don't know if you know him, Corey Hadley Jr. He's like the number one safety from Sandy Creek. Yeah, we trained together. So I had told him, he was just like, "What do you think I should do?" And I was like, "Man, you get all these offers, like just don't jump the gun, man. Just try to figure out where you fit." I said, "Man, you only in 10th grade, like just try to take it slow, man. Just enjoy high school, and then you can figure out after that later. So just figure out where you need to be, figure out where you want it, and figure out where you can make the most impact for you and the rest of your career."
In your eyes, Tay, you train with him, right? And you get to see him pretty often. What makes him special?
Man, he's just fluid, man. He's just a natural kid. He's got the height, he got everything, he got the speed. He's just fluid. He's real fluid. He'll tackle, guys his size that tall. I mean, sometimes they just want to cover, but Corey sticks his head in there. Actually, at one point in time last year, I think he played like right outside linebacker and stuff like that. He played outside linebacker. So I mean, he's an athlete, so he's just real fluid, and he's a humble kid. So he just like to work. So
100%. Let me ask you this, Tay. I know the recruitment shut down. Who else has still been hitting you, man? I know some coaches probably still trying to holler at you and try to flip you last minute, but who've been some coaches in contact with you?
There's been a lot of coaches, really, mostly the whole SEC, some ACC teams. Yeah, it really says for itself. The whole SEC teams, like, if you really want to know, I throw out like Georgia, Alabama, teams like that. Coach Osa from LSU still talking to me. Coach Peoples, Georgia Tech. So I mean, it's just like I said, it's all love for the coaches and stuff like that. So no hard feelings, but so I appreciate them. It's a blessing for them still reaching out. So
yeah, but you don't gotta say it, Tay, but I said, but my boy locked in.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, man.
I got locked in.
Yeah.
I got you, man. I thought about you, Bacon, real quick, and then I'll finish off the question for let Tay go.
What's it like just being recruited in the social media area, this the whole NIL period? What's it like?
Question.
It's a lot to handle for a teenager. But yeah, it's a lot to handle. But it's definitely it's definitely beneficial. But you just got to know you just got to know what you're doing. You just got to take the right steps. Got to get the right people in your corner to know what you're doing. So it's good, but at the same time, you got to be able to work through it.
So even on the high school level, day to day, I'm sure a couple classmates are a little crazy, man. How do you just kind of block out the noise and stay locked in on your purpose?
I mean, I just tell myself, you can take the fame, but just don't let it go. Don't let it go too far past your head. So I mean, I just tell people, yeah, thank you and stuff like that. But I don't really think too much about it, because if I think too much about it, then that you just can't do that. So you can't really do that. So I just take it and go.
Most definitely, man. Just talk about the atmosphere. I know you've been on a couple of visits to Death Valley, man. What is the atmosphere like from a first person who's been there?
It's loud. It's loud. It's a loud place. It's a big place, but it's a home. It's definitely a home. So I mean, the fans behind you, everybody screaming and stuff like that. It's definitely a great atmosphere to be there. So.
How often, when you go to sleep, how often do you dream of making that big play, that game 7 interception tackle in Death Valley?
I dream about it all the time. I can't wait till I get there. So I definitely want to come in and be an instant impact, but I can't wait to make plays. So.
Sure, but brother, before I let you go, man, we be remiss to ask you about the ice, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the story behind the chains?
I don't even be trying to do too much for real. I just kind of put it on. I wear it frequently. I don't wear it every day. So, but yeah, I mean, I just gotta look good. So I just kind of throw it on sometimes.
Hey, brother, we appreciate you coming coming in your best, you know what I'm saying, on this podcast. We were very humbled by that, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Hey, Tay, look good, play good, right?
You already know it, man.
I love it. All right, man. We got 3 more. We're gonna let you ride. All right. I want to quickly break down this play. I want to get your perspective. You are the expert, so we're learning from you. So tell me this play, what's kind of going through your head? I'm about to pull it up and share the screen in 1 sec. Hold on. All right, let me know if y'all can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. All right, Tay. So on this play right here, right? You're gonna take this to the crib on the first play. What's kind of don't reveal the play that was called, but what's going through your head when you see this many numbers like that are in the box? When you see all these people right here, it looks like it's one corner, this safety's down, and you got linebackers over. What's going through your head when you see this?
So all week, my head coach was telling me, he was like, the safeties play at 4 yards, so we get them to come in the box. I mean, there was a physical team, physical defense, but we know if we got to the outside, then we could beat them. I had great blocks by my offensive line, as you can see. But yeah, really, I was looking, as you can see right here, I was looking before the play started. I was looking at the backside safety, the play side safety, and the front side safety and the corner. I was seeing how he was playing DeMarcus over there, how he was playing inside leverage looked like. So I was like, yeah. So we got the right numbers, and then, I mean, like I said, I had great blocking, and that's all she wrote. So,
but I'm gonna play
as you can see when you play it right here, the play side safety was walking down as the play was going. Then see how he just went straight down. He didn't take any read keys, so we knew we had him right there.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, he was okay. And then you just had it. And then in your film, you look like you're just running like a blur, man.
Man, trying to get out of there. Got somewhere to be.
Cannot be late. I love it, man. I tell you, actually, how fast do you actually run, man? Like, what's your speed, man?
Like what time? Like 40s, 100s.
Let's do 40 and let's do 100s.
My 40 time, the fastest 40 time I ever ran was a 4.37. Laser at the UA count. At the UA count, I set the record at the UA count. Well, unfortunately, it had got broken like 3 months later. But I had ran like a 4.37 at the UA camp, so they definitely invited me after that one.
And then what about 100?
My 100, I actually set the school record this year. I had broke Chubb's record. I run a 10.6 in the 100 and a 22. I'm at 21.2 in the 200.
Jeez, boy, blazing. Good Lord. My bad. I'm sorry. I've seen a lot more. That is fast. But hey, tell the benefit, because I feel like a lot of kids sleep on this, and I feel like you understand this. You got a good mental processing of the game, and you could give kids that's watching this game. What's the benefits of running track and how it's helped you on the football field?
It's helped me a lot. A lot of people don't know this, but I was coming off an injury my 8th grade year, so I was no longer fast. You know, I thought I was gonna be back to my same speed and stuff like that, but unfortunately, it just don't work like that. So my 9th grade year, I just had to like I said, just get my feet wet again, just get a feel for the grass, stuff like that. Start taking the speed training serious and the weight room serious. So I was lighter, I was light, and I was real light. So I just had to put on weight and take the speed training serious and like drink protein after working out and stuff like that. So it helped me a lot. And my strength and conditioning coach, he's been there for forever. You know, he knew exactly what to do to get me in my guys faster. So I mean, it really worked out a lot because I took it serious. But yes, I strongly encourage anybody to run track. I mean, because it helps you on the field. Like it benefits for everything. I mean, because speed kills. So.
Go ahead, Bacon, like you had a question.
I'm going to ask you a real quick question, brother. In your workout regimen, do you do a lot of high intense workout, or is it just weight training and then run?
Yeah, he tries to lay off on us during the season, just a little bit. We don't we squat early in the week, then we lay off later in the week. So we'll do like squats, high intense squats, like 5 sets of 5 and stuff like that. We'll do just real high intense, knee up, toe up, some push-ups and stuff like that. It's not push-ups with the arms, like, with the legs and stuff like that. Just trying to get your feet and your central nervous system moving fast. So it trains you to get faster and stuff like that.
So I lifting heavy early in the week.
Yeah, we lift heavy early in the week, and then we lay off later in the week.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Najeh. My bad.
No, you good. Good question, bro. Tell me about your strength and conditioning coach. Is that, correct me if I'm wrong, Tay, is that the same one that trained Nick Chubb?
Yeah, like I said, he's been there for a while. So after he got out of college, he came straight back to Cedartown, and he's been training ever since. And he had started training Nick when he was in the 6th grade. When Nick was in the 6th grade, so he's been there for, I mean, roughly I say 30 years, maybe 25. But he's been there for a minute. Every athlete that's in college right now from Cedartown High School or the league, Coach Worthington's trained him. So he's pretty good. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Give us a little bit of an inside spill. You talked about lifting heavy and kind of going off it a little bit. He obviously knows what he's doing, as you alluded to, with players he's getting in college and the pros. So what kind of makes it different? What walk us through maybe like an off-season workout? Like, what does he usually have y'all on? And is it different for each position, or is it kind of a universal kind of system?
He believes every position should get faster. So all offensive linemen doing the same workout as the DBs and the running backs and the quarterbacks. Quarterbacks doing the same workout. Maybe quarterback is not as much as squats, because that might hurt his back and it might hurt his throws. But off season, then they're definitely doing it. Off season, I say we'll go in, we'll stretch, we'll do like a high momentum like stretch, warm up, stuff like that. Just get the central nervous system moving fast, stuff like that. As long as you get your thigh speed and moving fast, then transfer to your legs and stuff like that. So stride length times mass, force, and all that. It's all in the legs, man. You just got to keep moving fast, stuff like that. But yes, we all do the same workout. So we'll do we'll do the step ups, heavy step ups on boxes and stuff like that. Because as long as you can move a lot of weight fast, then you can move faster with nothing on you. So it's all in it's science, man. But it's a lot. So it's fast.
Got you, man. Tell us about what it's like, man, seeing Nick Chubb come back home, man. I mean, he's coming off. Look, y'all can say what y'all want about the play. I thought the play was dirty. He dove right into the man's knee. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you could have tackled him in any other way. But he comes back home with y'all, and he's squatting like 600. Like, that ain't just happened a couple months ago. Yeah. So what's it like, man, seeing him and kind of being like, a role model for y'all and showing y'all the right way to do stuff? What's that like, man, being around that environment, seeing him do them viral videos when he come back to Cedartown?
It means a lot, just paving the way. He paved the way for us. A lot of people, back in the day, you had to go to different schools around here just to go to a big college and stuff like that. But he changed that for a lot of people. So, I mean, just paving the way, just seeing how it's done, just having that guidance and seeing how it's done, seeing exactly what to do. I mean, to me, we got the best example in the world. So, I mean, stay down and grind and stuff like that. Stay true to the grind. I mean, yeah, he definitely gonna be back soon. But just seeing how it's done, it really means a lot, because a lot of people don't have that. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm very blessed to have that. So yeah, it definitely means a lot.
Certainly. All right, man. So fun ones, we're gonna let you ride. All right, man. What is your favorite post-game meal or favorite post-game spot to eat at after a big win?
I say gotta take it to McDonald's, man. McDonald's and Waffle House. So I mean, you can't never go wrong with McDonald's, but Waffle House too. You can go Waffle House, anything.
When you go to both of those spots, what you getting? I know you got favorites.
McDonald's, I get like 2 cheeseburgers with the fried and the strawberry milkshake, and then Waffle House, you go sausage, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl, and you go with the orange juice. So,
boy, really cooking. All right. Who is the best player you've ever won against in your career?
Wide receiver,
DB, whichever you want to choose.
Best player. I say, going all the way back to my sophomore year. I don't know if y'all know him, but Texas commit Amari Winston.
Ooh, from Calhoun. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he pretty good. A lot of people, if you look at him, then you think he wouldn't be that fast, but he's a big kid moving real fast. So it's a lot to tackle. It's hard to tackle. But yeah, he's a great player. Him, Tristan Anderson from Rockmart, it's a great player. Actually, the recruit Georgia, I posted something about Tristan Anderson having the best ball skills in the country. That was crazy. So I mean, but I've seen all those highlights, because he only lives 15 minutes away. So, but yeah, he's a great player. Yeah, really those two. Yeah, and of course my teammate DeMarcus, he a dog. I mean, he just go up and get the ball. Ball skills out this world.
What's been your favorite road trip you ever took with your teammates, whether it's this year, last year, when you were a kid? What's been your favorite road trip you took?
Gotta say 2 years ago, my sophomore year, we took like a 6-hour trip to Bainbridge, Georgia, third round playoff game. It was a great atmosphere. I didn't think that many people from our town was gonna show up because it was 6 hours away. But we had the city behind us and played well and came out on top. So,
got you. Do you play video games in your free time?
yes.
Okay. Have you played? I'm sure you played EA Sports, college football.
Oh yeah, I was on the countdown waiting on it when it came out.
I love it. Well, who was the first team you used, man?
My first, Clemson.
Clemson. And what's the records among your teammates? I know you're playing DeMarcus Garner, probably playing KB too. Who winning, Tay? Be honest though, don't lie.
I don't lose. I don't lose.
What's your scheme? What's your scheme like on that, man? You run heavy.
I play the Clemson defense. I played 3-3. I played 3-3-5 with the 3 high safeties. My boy Sammy Brown, Barrett Carter in the middle. Wade Woodaz. We just go out there and ball, man.
Nah, sure. He ain't letting nothing go over the top. I like that. For sure.
All right, man. Last couple I throw the bacon. Tell me about who's kind of the craziest teammate on the team.
Craziest teammate?
Yeah, the wild one.
Man, I gotta say, probably DeMarcus. Yeah, probably DeMarcus. Yeah, he real wild, man. But yeah.
Got you. Who's the funniest one?
Funniest one? Jacoby. Jacoby down the defensive line. He funny, man. Yeah, he the funniest one.
Okay. Who the best player on the team?
I say the rest of my teammates, man. The rest of my teammates. Not me. The rest of my teammates.
Good answer. That's how you can tell you play for team. See, our Clemson fans, if you're wondering, getting an exemplary character, exemplary figure, exemplary man. Didn't even say himself because he's like, "Oh, I'm the best." Talk about the teammates, man. That's what you want to hear.
Exactly.
Go ahead, Bacon. Wrap us up with the last couple.
For sure, brother. You know what I'm saying? You driving yet? Or you still mom is she still take you around everywhere?
No, I got my license, but mom take me here and there where I need to go, and my friends know. So, but yeah, I definitely got my license.
I know you've been thinking about cars. What you got in mind? I know you don't want no CRV. You might want a little Honda though. My first car I'll probably try to keep it in a Cadillac. I probably just try to get a Cadillac. I don't really want no too fancy car. That's that give it target on your back. Now Cadillac got some fast cars now, brother.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. Like if you get a Charger, then if you get a Cadillac, it's a difference. Like it's a different way you look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I get what you said. Yeah. I'm finna bring you back to game day, man. What's your routine pregame? You a calm guy? You like to take naps? You like to get in your zen? What do you do?
Feet on the grass.
Feet on the grass.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
Yeah. I just after we just eat pregame meal, I just try to listen to my music, just get in my zone. Really, I don't really talk much before the games, but I don't really take a nap. I really don't take a nap. Home games, I don't take a nap. We just get ready, and then I go to my defensive meetings and my offensive meetings and stuff like that. So just really try to get in my zone, just see myself making positive plays for the team and stuff like that.
I like the manifestation. Top 5 musical artists right now.
I gotta say number 1, Lil Baby, and then number 2, you gotta go Youngboy. Then 3, I say Gunna. Nah, no cap. You go no cap, Rallo, then Gunna.
Then Gunna. No Future?
No, I don't really listen to Future.
Okay. Now, cleats. What is your go-to cleat right now?
I wear the Under Armour Spotlights, the one they have at the UA camp. I wear those, the white ones. I wear my Clemson cleats. So, it's really my top go-to.
Over the Nikes.
Yeah, I wear Nikes before, but Nikes really hurt my feet, so I don't really wear them.
They're a little tight.
Yeah, they tight.
For sure. I was trying to come with a good one on the fly. I got you. All right. If you had to choose one all-time quarterback, Michael Vick. You may not know Randall Cunningham. You know Randall Cunningham?
I know him.
Randall Cunningham or Donovan McNabb. Mike Vick just did a little quarterback thing, so I got to ask you about, those three.
How you not put Lamar in there?
We doing throwback.
Yeah, no. Hey, look, even Tay saying that. How Lamar not in there?
I gave you all oldies. I said Michael Vick.
You said Michael Vick. Come on, bro. You got to put Lamar in there too, man.
You gonna pick Lamar, bro? You know that.
Yeah, I'm pick Lamar.
We're trying to make the brother think.
But I'm gonna pick Michael Vick out of those three though.
Okay. Close us out, Najeh, man.
All right, y'all, man. Before we close out, you did have a comment, real quick, Tay. What's your message to Clemson fans? What are they getting in a player like you?
You just getting a player who really want to work and who want to win. I mean, I'll do anything to win. Just getting a player who just want to come in and make an impact on the defense. So that's really it. Just want to make everybody proud of me, stuff like that. So.
And before we let you go, Tay, do you have any last closing thoughts for us or questions you want to ask us before we let you go?
Really just thank y'all for having me. It's a blessing. And I'll be seeing y'all soon. And really, I just want everybody to know I really play this game for my granddad, just seeing him when I was little, just hanging out with him and stuff like that. He passed away when I was younger, so I play this game for my granddad. Just trying to make it to the top for him.
Much respect, man. Blessings to you, brother. We're gonna be in touch. Oh yeah, by the way, if y'all didn't know, Tay hit me up every day or every other day, man. He always hitting me, so I do appreciate you, Tay. You're one of the players that hit me up the most, man. So I appreciate that. I got you, brother, and I'm always looking out, man. Anything we can do for you, let us know. All right.
I got y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes, sir, man. All right, y'all. So there go Tae Harris, man. He going, as you guys can see, an exemplary player, exemplary guy. Appreciate him coming on just to share a little bit about himself and sharing that message at the end and who he do it for, his mom and his grandpa. So that's special, man. And like I said, the kid hit me up every day, man. And he just humble guy, like really cool dude. Never had no issues, man. And I really respect him. I hope he keep in touch with us even on his college journey, man. Because I think, me and Bacon, we also cover Sports Illustrated, covering Georgia Tech. But, man, we love to have college kids on, man, and tell their story too. So know that, players, if y'all watching our Twitter and whatever handle you're watching this on, we don't just cover you for high school only. We love to follow your journey into college, and even if you make a pro. So whatever we could do, chopping it up, what you have in a good relationship, that's what me and Bacon are about, man. That's what we want to do, man. So before we get out of here, Bacon, any last closing thoughts for the audience that you want to say?
Man, you pretty much said it all, brother. What blew me away was just the humbleness. In today's landscape, we see there's a lot of me. When we asked him who's the best player on the team, he said is every other teammate other than himself. That speaks volume. Who he does it for is why. When he was vulnerable and told us that he didn't have any speed at the end of his eighth grade year through hard work, dedication. I think that's key to everything in life. So if you don't pick up anything from this hard work, dedication, that's the key.
100%. Well, if you guys enjoyed this, we probably will be back for more. We don't have anything set in stone. I don't think me and Bacon are going to reveal the news about what happened maybe just yet. But, if you guys want to see more of us, just hit us in the DM, man, on X or YouTube, man. We both platforms that are trying to grow and trying to continue to just feature kids. It ain't about us, man. It's about these kids, man, and getting them out there and exposing them. So we're going to be taking more tours together, man, doing stuff in the spring and the off season, just working together. We're going to be doing hoops too, not just football, but basketball too. We love both sports heavily. So we learn from each other, man, and we enjoy doing this. So we appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back for more, man. Never know who might get on. But real quick, we're going to try to get on a couple college guys on here. We're going to try to get on some other name brand recruits as well, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned for the show, man, and we'll see y'all soon.
Hold on, brother. Before we get off, man, I gotta shout out my young bull, man, Tyreek Jemison. Brother just received another D1 division offer from UTM. For those who don't know, that is the University Tennessee Martin football. And so as a big-time player, in my opinion, at Paulding County. So definitely stay tuned on what he's got going on. So, yes, sir. Sorry, I had to get that in there for the young man.
Yes, sir. Taste One. Appreciate y'all tuning in from Florida, man. We just about to wrap it up. Thanks so much, man. Man, maybe we get a sponsorship going or something. You know what I'm saying? Taste One, boiled peanuts, 10% off, something, man. Y'all, I've tried it before. Y'all have some great products, man. But just appreciate y'all tuning in, showing love, man, and hope all is well with you guys. But it's all the time we got, man. Hope y'all have a